Okay. Okay. We at this video we are gonna talk about the just a quick review of what we learned in networking one. Uh, see, uh, look at this one here. Okay, there are 4 octet. See, uh, we know that. Like here, we have 255 for class C, 255, 255, 0. The subnet mask. What does that mean? Means 255 is just 8 ones, okay? And then 8 ones here, 3, 6, 7, 8, and this is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. See, at this um, subnet mask, this is class C. This is for the network portion, okay? Network portion, and this is host, okay? So what's the maximum host we can get from that? It is it is 2 to the power of 8. See, 1, 2, 3, 8, 0, okay? 2 to the power of 8. 2 to the power of 8, how much it's going to be? It's going to be 256. The maximum, 256 is the maximum number of the hosts that class C can get. But we always, so if you want more hosts, you can make these, you know, like here, another, there are 20, 80, 20, 10, 0 is 2 to the power of 10. 2 to the power of 10 host is gonna, I think it's gonna be 1024. So as you go here, the more hosts you want, like here, there are 8, 0 here, 8, 0 here, it's 2 to the power of 16. It's 2, oh, that is it's 2 to the power of 16. It's gonna have 65,000, something like that. Okay? It's 65, 2000 it is 65, 536. And you have to deduct 2, one for the broadcast and one for the network. So let's clear this here. Okay, if you have something like this, the IPv4 is 32 bits, okay? Means 8 here, 8, 16, 24, and then here another 8 is 32. 24 plus 8 is 32. But it depends on the host we need. We can we can borrow, you know, here class C, here we borrow 2 bits. When we borrow 2 bits, see, let's clear this, we will talk about this later. Okay. See, we borrow 2 bits. And here, this is the table for class C. What we do, we say if we borrow 2 bits, then we are gonna have, we draw a line here. We say we have 4 subnets. If we have borrowed 2 bits, we are gonna have 4 subnets and 64 hosts in each subnet. If we borrowed another one, we erase this one. Okay, we borrow 3. We borrow 3 bits. When we borrow 3 bits, then this is going to be the case. We 8 subnet. This is top on the subnet. See, when you want to, you know that we talked about it in networking 1. For just for C, we talked about other classes. Here we're talking about class C. Yeah, but now that when we borrow 2 bits, now 3 bits, somewhat 3 bits we come here. We are gonna have 8 subnet and 32 in each subnet, 32 hosts. Okay, write it in a CIDR notation. We have something like this, okay? We have from here to here is 24, and then we have 3 here, 3 1. See, 20, for example, 27 here. Now here 27, what does that mean? Mean there are 27 1. There are 27 ones. Means there are 8 here, 8, 16, 24 plus 3 is 27. If somebody told you, okay, we want 29, what does that mean? There are 24 here and there are 5 here. 5 here, that makes it 29. This is 29, the number of ones, which is host. The host portion is 3. So when we have 3 hosts here, 30 here, it means 2 to the power of 3 is going to be 8. And 2 to the power of the rest of it, 29. 2 to the power of 29, you know, you can find out by the, see, this is going to be the 2 to the power 29 is by calculator, it's a 2 to the power of 29 is going to be 536,870,912. See, the number of subnet, the number of network here is going to be 5,536,000,000 and just 8 hosts. So we decide what we are going to do when we are in class C. What are you going to do? How many hosts? Like how many? There is a company there. It has 24 60 computers in that, and you know what we need is a 60 computers. So we have to get 64 hosts. Host means, you know, the computer, the host. The we are talking about here is the number of computers. It's like the company, they have 64 hosts, so you have to choose this one. 64 hosts, you are gonna have 4 subnet. If there is a company, a small company, 16 hosts, then you are gonna have 16 subnet. These are, if you multiply these, it's gonna be 256. 4 times 64, 8 times 32, 16, all is gonna, the result is gonna be 60, and 256. Okay, let's so we find out that okay, the reason is we say 255. We say 255, 255, 255. Then if we, for example, what does that mean? Like 29 here. 29, it means we have 5 more 1 here, and this is going to be, see, this is going to be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. If all of them 1, it's all of them 1. It's going to be add up to 255 plus 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 is going to be 255. And as we talked about that, how to convert it, like see here, we have 224, for example. What is going to be 224? We say, okay, we pick one of them, it's going to be 1. And then we have 64 plus this is 192. And 32 is going to be, it's going to be 1 here too. If you add these 3 together, it's going to be 224. So if, for example, just remind you like 18, what you do, you all these with the 0, and then 16, start with 16. It can take 16 in there. So 16 is going to be left, what's going to be left over? 2. So this is going to be 1, the rest is going to be 0. So 18 is going to be 1 here, 2, 3, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. 16 plus 2 is going to be 18. So we just remind you. So when all of them are 1, it's going to be 255. Here, if we have what is going to be? It's going to be deduct 253. Okay. So just to remind you. So whenever they tell you here, they tell you 25. What does that mean? Mean 25 1. We have 8 here 1. Okay. These are 8 of them. 3, 6, 8, 3, 6, 8. 8 of them, and then there are 24 of these. Now 25. There would be 1 more. So this is what? 3, 6, 7. 3, 6, 8. 8 of them. 8 of these would be. So when asking x/21, you say it's going to be something like this. Okay, now see, this is 128. So if you want to write it in decimal form, the subnet mask, this is going to be 128 because only 1 here. If this was what? There are 2 1s and 6 0. This is not going to. This is going to be 128 plus 64. Either 2 of them here. It's going to be 192, and then it goes something like that. It's 3 of them, 3 1, and this is going to be 224. So you got to learn that we convert this one. If somebody asks you what's going to be 255, 255. 255, I don't know, 240, what is going to be? You know, this is 8 1s here, and then 24, 240 is going to be 128 plus 64, 192 plus 32, 224 plus 16 is going to be, so it's going to be another 40 here. Okay, then all is the same as this one. So I just want to let you know that there are different ways of showing it with the decimal. Uh, it's like this, and this is going to be equal to this. So just remind you from there. So, okay, so and also I want to talk to you about like they give you an IP address, okay? They give you an IP address 192.10.166. Okay, and then they give you 25. The Cider notation. What does that mean? Then, okay, this is IP address, and what they want you to find what is the like first host, last host, broadcast ID. This kind of question they might ask. They give you an IP address and they ask you what's the subnet number, subnet ID, the first host, last host. We are going to talk about it now. Then you have a general idea of what's going on here. Okay, we say 25. There are what does that mean? Mean we have 1, 8 ones here, 8 ones here, and then 8 ones here. Okay, 3, 6, 8, 3, 6, 7, 8, 3, 6, 8, and then 25. From here to here is going to be 25. 25 1. This is now it shows the number of ones, and then we have 7 0 here. 3, 6, 7 0 here. This is 25 ones. The number talks about the number of ones. Okay, we are going to find out what is the broadcast address or first host, last host. What we do is a 25. We don't write the first. We say 25 is in the fourth octet. So we have to deal with this 166. Okay. So we say it's on fourth octet. This is fourth octet, fourth, third, second, first. There are 4 octets in that. Each octet has 8 bits, so total of 32 bits. But in IPv6 we have 128 bits because we are running out of the IP of 32 bits, and then we are going to have 128 bits. That's a lot of have a lot of capacity, network and host and these kind of things. So what we do here, we want to find out first network ID, and then first host, last host, and broadcast ID. Okay. So what we do here, we say 25. We don't care about this. You know, we say these are all ones, and then we have one here with 7 zeros. Okay, with 7 zeros. We just deal about this because in the fourth octet we don't we don't care about these now for now. Okay, we come here, we say, okay, it's on the fourth octet. If it was 20, if it was 21, it's going to be on third octet because 8 plus 8, 16, and there are 5 ones here, the rest is, see 21, but what's going to be 21? I said, you know, 8. Suppose that these are 8. See, 8 plus 8, 16, 20, until 21, how many? There are 16, 5 more ones. And then the rest is going to be 0. So, it's going to be 0. So, if you want to know how many hosts with this, you are going to have, this is the 8 plus 3, 2 to the 11, which is a host. And this is what? Deducted from 32 because total of 32. So it's going to be 21, 32 total. And this is going to be network, sub-network, or network here. So we are going to talk about these now to find out the network address. So we write it here. It say 25. I said we don't care about the first three octet. We say okay 25. What is 25? Is there are 24 ones before that, but we don't. And there are seven zero here. The last octet here. Okay, that is 25. Total of 25. And then we write 166. This is backslash 25. And we write this 166 here. 166 is going to be, okay, say 128 here. Okay, let me, okay, you believe 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. See, it's 166. You get 128 deducted to see how many would be. If you add this one, it's going to be 192. It's going to be over. So this is going to be 0. 128 plus 32, 160. Okay, we have 6 more. 6 more. This is 0, and we cannot use this one. We are going to use 4 and 2, 6. It's all if you add this together, it's going to be 166. Okay, we write 166 here. 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. And then ending this way. 0, 0 is going to be 0, 1 is going to be 0, 0, 1 is going to be 0, 0, 1 is going to be 0, 0, 1 is going to be 1, 0 is 0, 0, 0 is 0. 1, 1, you have to write 1. Okay, the network address for this is going to be 192. 168.10 what is this? The value of this is 128 because you know here 128 1 2 3 4 5 28 this is 128. Okay, so 128. So the network address is going to be 128. The network address, the network ID, your network address. Okay, and then you come. This is for 166. We write it in a binary. But 166 decimal number in a binary is going to be this. And this is, we say, this is network ID. Okay? And then we write the next thing you say broadcast. Broadcast ID. Okay, what we do, we solve another example to find out. This is 128. We deduct 1 from this one. This is 128. 128, the value of this one. Minus 1 is going to be 127. You add 127 to this. 127 is 255. It's going to be 255. Okay, first host. Okay, and the last host. See, every time we say, you know, these are so many hosts, you have to see that first host. What is going to be first host? This is for network. If you add 1, it's going to be 129, the first host, and then it's going to be 1 before this is 254. It's going to be the last host. Okay. Host. So this is one of the examples that you got to, you know. Let's talk about and take another example. Okay. An example. We want to find the same thing. We want to find the network host, and so that's the IP address 172.15.14.78. Okay, and then it's 21. This is 21. It means that we have this much 16, and then for 5 0 0, and then the rest is 0 0 0 0 80 80 30, and total is going to be 21. It is 21. Okay, that's 21 and the third octet. So we go on this one. We write here, we say 21, we write only this part here. We have 5 ones and 3 0. Okay? And then 14. What is 14? 14 is going to be here. We cannot use 16 here. 14 is 8 plus 4, 12. So it's going to be 0, 0, 0. 14 is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0, 4, 0, and then 8, 1, 12. 8 plus 4, 12, plus 2, 15. It's going to be 0. So it's going to be this one. 0, 0, 0, 4, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. Then he ending this together. 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. 0, 0, 0. So the rest of this will get. So this is the network ID. The value of this one is going to be what? 1, 2, 4, 8. So this is 8. So this is going to be 172, 15. Then instead of this one, we say, what is that? The value of this is 8. Okay, 1 to 8, 30, 16, 32, 1, 2, 4, 8. 8. This is mean 8. So this is, we write 8 and this is 0. This is the network ID. Okay, we are gonna add, we are gonna have the broadcast ID. Broadcast ID. Okay, what we are gonna do, we talked about this. It is 8. Okay, the last digit is 8. 8 minus 1 is going to be 7. We add 7 to this. 8 plus 7 is going to be 15. So it's going to be, the broadcast address is going to be 15 to 55, because this is going to continue. The first ID, the first host is going to be 0.01. These are old. And the 1 is going to be 254. Okay, it's actually it's going to be 0.15, and if you want to write this, 8, 15, 172, 172, 0.15, 15 to 54. This is the first host and this is the last host. Okay, so you got to learn, if this is like 14, 8 plus 6, 14. It's going to be on the second octet. So you got to use this number instead of this number on the second octet. You find the the network ID, first host, last host, and then broadcast. So these are just reminds you from the what we learned in networking 1. Now in networking 2, we mostly we can concentrate, talk about IPv6 that we will get to it soon. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want.